What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Half-Assed Garage. Today's video is how we got this old Dodge Ram running, brought back from the dead. So it's a pretty chopped up video because this is one of the first things that I did. A lot of the footage was either lost or I didn't get a chance to take because all I was using was my phone. So hope you enjoy the video. I did my best to kind of stitch it together for you. Hope you like it. Some of the things in the video that you didn't get a chance to see because I didn't film were the typical plenum gasket leak that these have. So there was a plenum gasket leak, so I put all new gaskets on there. I took the plenum apart. There's a base plate underneath the plenum that attaches to it. I guess it's how they cast them. That was leaking, so I hammered it all back out because it was bent, and just like little odds and ends. So I ended up redoing a bunch of the vacuum line. The master cylinder was shot. A bunch of the brake calipers were bad, so I just kind of cobbled it all together just to get it running. So that's the story on that. So, hopefully you'll like the rest of the video. I was thinking just go through and replace the harness, figure out what the deal is with the fuel line there. Looks like it's pretty nasty. It's super wet here, so I can't get it back to the shop. Let ye who is without filth cast the first 10mm. That's what the man said. So there's the fuel rails. And I don't know if the white balance could pick it up or not. Anywho, there's the old fuel rails, O-rings. Some of them were actually split. I don't know if you can see, but some of them are okay-ish. One of them, is this one? Yeah. So dry, it just broke. So, when I took these off, they were kind of a mother to get off, and I was like, they still feel kind of good. But then once I saw that, I was like, well, I guess it's worth spending the $10 on all the O-rings, 16 of them. These ended up, by the looks of things, that they are the Ford. Let's see if you can see it with the light. Oh, it just wiped it out. 4 holes. Apparently, from what I gleaned off the interwebs, these are Ford high performance fuel injectors because of the 4 holes versus I don't have, do I have my other one? No, I don't have my other one, my regular. There I do, yep. Single hole Dodge one, or Bosch. Yeah. So the old single hole versus the 4-holer. So I might check these and put them back in. I guess it makes a difference. I'm not sure, really. But so I don't know where to really start on this today. I think I'm going to do the fuel line. Oh, falling down. It's dangerous there. So I've got these 90-degree fuel fittings. So go right where I've got that red, the red cap on it. It goes all the way down to the back where I cut it off. Also, there's another wire back there that's wasted. So I have to figure that out. I have to crawl under this thing and try to reach up in there. Do the spark plug wires again. I can't get behind to this bolt or this nut because this tube is in the way. I don't really want to wrestle the tube out because steel and aluminum don't really play nice together a lot of times, and I don't want to break this. So I might just, I don't know, I can't really get a wrench in there either. I'll figure it out. But I believe that, well, I don't know where it is right now, but anyways, there's a whole, there it is, this whole pack of grounds. This, I don't know where this goes. I don't know how much of this stuff I need to actually get it to run. Well, I guess something goes there. Is that it? Let's see. Let's work on it together. Yes? Oh, goodness gracious. So there we go. We've already done some work together out here, and we fixed it now. So it's guaranteed to work great. So it's probably, I just started up now that clip is on. Right? Anywho, I'm gonna do a time lapse or something to catch you up. I don't know where these go. RR. I have no idea what this is. Whatever. Figure it out. Okay. So we're gonna go back and work on the rusty ram a little bit. It was a little bit of a chore to get it out here yesterday because we've had so much rain in Michigan here that cut some good ruts trying to get it there with the tractor. You can't see it right now, but maybe here. Just soaking it. It's all squishy. Anywho, we got it back here, so I'll show you the rusty ram in its new home for the time being. Here we go. The old rusty ram. And in a few minutes here I will kind of go down what I've already done to it. We only had about 2 days of rain, or nice time. The rest has all been rain. So I pulled the radiator, pulled the old wiring, shroud, all that stuff. So let me sit this crap down. See that spot? That's actually oil. And the reason that it is oil, damn it, is because, excuse me, when oh yeah, here it is so far. So whenever I took the throttle body off, I noticed that there was about, I don't know, I'd say 3/4 of a quart of oil down inside of the plenum. That sucks. So oil in your plenum, oh damn, not great. So yeah, oil in your plenum, not super great. So this rear, I think this is number 8. I have to figure out the wiring or the firing order on it, but I guess it's right there. So I think this is number 8. Anyway, the oil was at the top of the injector. So what I ended up doing was putting a manual bleed suction pump for doing brakes by yourself on it, and instead of sucking brake fluid through your Zerk bitting or your bleeder valve on your car, I just stuck the tube all the way down to the bottom of the plenum and just started pumping away and pulling out all the oil out of there. So obviously it has a plenum gasket leak, pretty common. This I don't know what sensor this is, plenum pressure, or I don't know, whatever it is. So the new wiring harness, this is a little bit different. Looks pretty close, but it's not. So I'll cut the old one off and splice that on. New loom, kind of just temporarily put in place. Got it all kind of snapped down. Got the alternator on, AC back on. You have to pull off the entire bracket for this. That whole bracket down here. You can see it. It's this whole thing. Alright, goes underneath here. and then this sits on top of it. All that has to come off. There is that that coolant bypass line under there that goes back. Looked all right, so I just kind of left that on, put a new clamp on it. This idler pulley was totally grindy, so I pulled it off because there's a bolt behind here that you can't get to get this big, I don't know, I forgot what these are called, big mount bracket system. There's a bolt right behind it, somewhere in there. So you got to take this idler pulley off. Kind of grinding, so I just hit it with some WD and kept spinning it. Now it's awesome. So the bearings, the shields on these bearings are obviously wasted, or else it wouldn't have dried out anyway. The WD couldn't have got in. So that one day will get replaced. Everything else seems to kind of spin. I did pull the plugs. They all look good. They were wet, but it wasn't gas or anything, so I don't know what the deal is with that. It's been sitting, so, and I've never had it running. I put a socket on the crank, spun around real nice. I didn't check any compression on it or anything yet. So right now where we're at is I've got the loom kind of just hung there. I got the new throttle body on. I just plugged in everything where I could see that, you know, the plugs fit. I'm new to this. I've never messed with anything like this before. Everything that I do is mostly old Mopar stuff that's really got no electronics like this. So I cleaned all the fuel injectors really good. I ohmed them out, so they were all with like 13, I think. Every one of them was 13. Some of the injectors I put 5 volts to them, heard them pop, so I know that they're actuating. I was told that don't worry about them, they're probably fine, even though the other wiring harness got roached. PCV valve in the back is wasted. It's all burnt. You can see the fire took out everything. I have to figure out where the grounds go, where the rest of all this crap goes. No idea. And I don't know if you saw, I can't tell what, I don't remember what I actually filmed. Oh damn. But you can see the state of the wiring that I had to work with. So this was all because apparently there was a fuel leak and it caught the engine bay on fire. That being said, the guy that had it originally was a mechanic. This was his truck. He supposedly put it out pretty quick. The fuel rails were totally burnt, so I put a new fuel rail on it. Whatever wiring that I could find that was burnt, I grabbed. It came with a harness. So right now it's just a matter of trying to connect everything up and seeing if I can get it to fire. So it's going to be an experience for me. Take you along and show you what I'm doing. Should be cool. There was something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember right off the bat. But yeah, anyway, we'll keep on going and we'll see if we can get it to fire up today. Well, I thought that we could get it started today, but alas. Can you see that? That one right there. Can't do it. So I think it's oil pressure. Here's the distributor. So anyways, a little Hall effect sensor, I guess that's what this is. Toast. I don't have the connector for that. Oil or temperature gauge, I'm assuming that's what this is. Wrecked cap, no big deal, but she got a little bit warped inside. Normally I would just try this, but if there were no distortions inside, but you can see how much it's distorted, that could have changed a lot. But if it was just like some surface crap, I would have just gave it a shot. So that is that for today. Because it's Sunday, means I can't can't get anything. I can't go to the junkyard and pull a distributor or those parts. And I'm pretty sure that wherever I put it, this plate, I probably don't sell this, but I could be wrong. So I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Guess what? Tomorrow's rain. Yep. Let's see, get autofocus to work. Tomorrow is rain. So, rain, rain, rain. Difficult for me to put a truck in. That I'm not showing you all of it because, you know, whatever. Like they say, a man with a clean bench isn't a guy working on stuff, or never trust a fat chef, or any of those types of things. I don't like to clean stuff. I like to work on stuff, but I have to clean stuff or else I can't work on stuff. Unfortunately, the winters here are so long and frickin' brutal that it's just difficult to be out here because we've got some, we got this, okay, and it leaks from the ceiling that I can't stop no matter how hard I try. But I can't seal these things up no matter what I try. It just moves around because because this thing's a piece of crap, this old horse barn, as it gets colder, things move and change. And it opens up gaps and stuff. I can try to put stuff up there. I'll pack it full of foam towards winter, but it doesn't. It just leaks really bad from everywhere. Every friggin' place. It's just not designed to be heated. So anywho, I digress. In the words of the illustrious Jay, we're gonna keep on plugging on this thing. I don't know what else I can do really. I was gonna try to make a sensor. You know what? Maybe I can get out there today. Maybe. Oh shit! I'm gonna drain out all my frig. Ooh, it's hot. There we go. Not awesome. I'll see if I can get out to that place today. Let me check. So here we are back at it. Searching the scrapyard for more junk. But there are some cool things here. Ooh, look at that Bronco. Pretty tweet. If you need plumbing, don't call them because they're apparently not in business anymore. This place is really nice. I am going to the Dodge area, so I'll catch up with you in a few. See, I'm working on the old rusty Dodge, and I did try to start it, and just kind of was seized up. So I pulled the plugs and spun it over. I think you can see where this is going. Yeah, so this cylinder had oil in it, apparently, even though I checked it. It was hydrolocked, it wouldn't turn over. So, I did check it with a stick, and it came out clean and dry. But apparently, she was not dry, like, at all in there. Not even a little bit. So, I should have put a rag over it before I started it, but I didn't, and so that's what I get. But I honestly, I did check it. The plug was dry, everything was dry, and yeah, I got. Oh, great! That's awesome. So definitely pays to put a rag over this thing because now everything's covered in oil. So there's the plenum. Here's just a little something for you. You can't really see all the grossness because I've scrubbed it all off. It was pretty nasty. It looks like brand new now. But give you an idea of what that is what I drank. This is what I friggin' you know, stupidly put my waste oil in. Yeah, yummy. So diesel, brake cleaner, carb cleaner, oil, fire retardant. Basically, yeah, God, the smell really brings back some friggin' gross memories. So yeah, that was no fun. So yeah, it poisoned me for about a week. That is friggin' gross. Anyway, just I don't know. I have to transfer it out of here anyway, so I thought I would just make a quick vid. Peace. Alright, the Boss Garagians. Thanks to some help from a few of the members, I got the RAM. Crank position sensor is what that friggin' problem was. That other unknown connector. You can see she's a little roached, but it plugs in and it's pretty tight. So that's the connector. Thank you. I'll have to look up who you were that mentioned that to me. So, you know, she's in good shape. Where's it at? Yeah. So, well, I don't even think I need this. Let's try it out. Yeah. Oh, the life. Rock back from the dead. So, thank you for helping me diagnose the crank position sensor, because I didn't know what it was. But after a pretty nasty engine fire and a bunch of tinkering, not doing too bad. I'm not even getting a ton of blow-by either. So, again, thank you, the Boss Garage community, for helping me get Rusty Red on the road. She runs. Not great yet, but it runs. Kind of a lot of work. So I need to do a couple of things to it. But it does run. It was smoking super bad. So I think it was just burning everything out of the exhaust. You can see it a little bit. I think as it warms up, it's going to start clouding up like crazy. But it runs. The Rusty Ram runs. Finally. So here's how she runs today. So I grabbed the key. So, the vacuum leak that you heard was that right there. So that port was open. So that was the vacuum leak, and it was causing the hunting idle, and also was causing it to smoke a lot. So that capping that solved all the issues with it. I haven't changed the oil or anything yet. It hasn't seen the road. You can see some of my like kind of fixes just to kind of get it moving and stopping. This is from the previous owner, and that's about it. Got another one of those. I haven't put it on yet, and that is basically it. So she sounds pretty good. Gibson, I don't know what type of exhaust that is, if it's quality or if it's just some part store thing or not, I don't know. But that's it. So there's the Ram. There's a 4-wheel drive video coming up where I fix the actuator, so I'll post that up pretty soon. Thanks for watching Half-Ass Garage, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.